Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your fourth quarter, October, November, and December 2023 reading. I have laid out the African Tarot. I'll clarify with the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot, and I will finish off with a couple of Oracle cards from different decks. If you enjoy this reading, if you find it useful, please like. Please share this video with someone who you think will value it, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I love your comments. I certainly appreciate your donations and all the support you give me in whatever way you give it to me. The Devil card is your overall energy for the fourth quarter. And there's a couple of things I'm feeling about this. Excuse me, allergies and wildfire smoke is really polluting our environment here. So I apologize for my eternally hoarse voice. The Devil card is about you choosing the expectations, the standards, and the goals, your desires, pursuits. This is understanding that taking care of, meeting the expectations of others, providing the needs for others has not always, and sometimes very rarely, taking care of your needs, helped you to pursue the things that would make you feel happy, satisfied, or successful. You've always had this choice, but something unique about the position in your family, the skills that you have that make you qualify you or make others perceive you in a way that nominates you as a caretaker naturally, nominates you to others to assume that you're willing to sacrifice your own goals and desires in order to support theirs. And there has been a really painful growth away from this way of living, this lack of prioritizing your own pursuits, your own happiness, and a way in which you understand that by reinforcing these bonds to others, these inappropriate bonds to those who do not reciprocate that love, support, or energy, attention towards you, you're actually in reinforcing the prison that you've often felt trapped in. In October, we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands absolutely is about you finding your way clear out of the sense of being a part of a team, but understanding that your individual goals and contribution to the efforts of the team are what, in fact, elevate the team. And that the recognition, the reward of your individual successes is ultimately, and that success could be quite literally, the turning away from the expectations of others and instead participating, contributing in a way that you know is right to you, that ironically earns you the recognition and rewards of your peers, the admiration of your co-workers or teammates in a way that surprises you and gives you a kind of acknowledgement that you have rarely received. You are feeling seen, battered and bruised. Nonetheless, you are feeling seen and heard by those among whom you work or effort towards some goal. In Judgment. So October has prepared you. You have been prepared for this event in October by this acceptance of your purpose, of your destiny, of your mission, understanding what gift you give to the world, what the world has been waiting for. And there's a fairly strong chance that you have understood this particular passionate mission along the way. no matter what your age is. This is having learned from your experience that moving away from what others desire towards what you passionately are called to is what is now your best opportunity for success. In fact, your success is assured because you've learned how to contribute to goals that support others. Now you understand with the clarity of your own purpose, your own passion, how to be successful in this new opportunity you have. This is about your not only success, but your awareness, the growth of your awareness and consciousness that you're part of a bigger plan and that everyone else involved is equally a part of a plan. You have a unique role to play, and you now feel differently as you have released this understanding, this perception of others that nominated you to be the fall guy, the caretaker, the one responsible for everyone else's needs being met. And towards that end, your awareness has given you a new advantage, a new sense of self that you're able to activate. In many cases, for many of you, for most of you, in the same situation, you're able to participate in a new way, a way that actually gets you the acknowledgement that you may never have received. Furthermore, there's a lot going on in October for you. You are feeling a sense of control over yourself. This is controlling your own resources, your own behaviors, your own words, your own reactions, your own responses, I should say, rather than your reactions, so that you are now understanding that the changes you want to see in the world, you must change within yourself. You must be in control of. This is letting go of being in control of everything. This is surrendering to the fact that you don't control everything, but you do control yourself. And this is absolutely an elevation, a sense of sovereignty and control over your own life and your own experiences that is contributing to this ironic sense of acknowledgement from a group that has not seen you in this light, has not seen you, and your actions are making your efforts visible and rewarded appropriately. In November, the Eight of Swords is indicating, wow, you have a lot to think about. You have gained a lot of knowledge. You are contemplating the various strategies that you now have in your belt as a result of having labored on the behalf of others for such a long time. So that there is a natural tendency for you to worry when you were in this energy about all the possibilities, the best ways to go, all the things that took you out of your present joy, your present awareness. And you're now understanding that those strategies, those experiences and the lessons and skills that you learned have already prepared you for your next step, for this awareness and advancement, for the success, this renewal, really. In November, we're still in November, the Ace of Pentacles. So this is all culminating in an opportunity to build real abundance. This abundance can be wealth. It certainly concerns your stability, your security, your safety. However, this is abundance based on your own terms, whatever it is that you value, what's significant to you. Certainly comfort and even leisure or luxury are options and part of this new portal of abundance, but they're not all. And the satisfaction, the ability to create and build something long lasting is a big part of the wealth and abundance that you are creating. And the King of Wands. Wow, this is about, again, your sense not only of sovereignty and control over your own behaviors and actions, but this is about an unleashing of your passion, your determination, your confidence. This is something that is growing in November in a way that is contributing to your ability to approach this new beginning, to create this new beginning, to receive this offer or this message in a way that you may not have felt the ability to receive it before, realizing that the devil contains two people that are chained, not to each other, but to the devil. That's that sense that I can only do what I'm supposed to do. And what I'm supposed to do is dictated by others, not by me. And November shows you really breaking out of that. And instead of agonizing, worrying about what it means not to be beholden to an authority outside of yourself, that actually your devotion to those conventions, those expectations of others has gained you and prepared you for this new opportunity with confidence, with passion, with you are motivated and you are inspiring others. In December, the Justice card. Wow. This is feeling very much about a professional experience and effort and commitment to your material experience as it is about receiving a kind of redress for some emotional or generational harm or trauma you've experienced. December, and that is about the time of our wintermas holidays, the waning of the light, the longest night of the year. You are finally understanding not only balance and harmony with regard to your own actions, those things you can control to balance out your life and your responses to life, but also redress for injustice, inequity, oppression, mistreatment that you understand you have experienced and perhaps others in your immediate environment, on your team, within your organization, or in the broader world have also experienced. This has turned you from a victim, from a follower, from someone who exclusively serves the needs of others selflessly, sacrifices the self for others, to one who is empowered, who speaks, can articulate and understand the worthiness, the deservedness of your success, the pursuit of your desires. The Strength card in December is indeed showing, wow, this liberation has been a long time coming. You have served silently, devotedly. You have supported from your heart with love, with strength. Strength is a picture of the deep devotion that you have and that you have been able to grow within yourself as a result of being overlooked for the efforts, the persistence, the consistency that you've exhibited, so that you have gained much. You've grown a lot in your maturity by doing what you knew was right, helping those who you knew needed help, even when it wasn't seen or without any expectation of reward. That has built you up and prepared you for this rebalancing that you will experience in some concrete way. This can actually be a receipt of money, inheritance, some kind of reward or recompense for the injustices, the imbalance that you may have experienced. And finally, towards the end of the year, and I love to equate this with the winter solstice, the longest night of the year, you have filled your cups. And part of the fulfillment, the happiness, the balance that you're experiencing is knowing that you've done the right thing for you, The satisfaction that comes from that just amplifies your experience of joy, pleasure, and this deep contentment with where you are in your life. I'm going to clarify October's Six of Wands with the Six of Swords and the Nymph or the Page of Pentacles. So 2 sixes, that's emphasizing the balancing that we see certainly in the Justice card, but this a willingness to evaluate your relationships on the basis of their reciprocity in terms of equity, to recognize when you have been invisible, not being served, and your desire to move towards a place where you can be, where you can experience peace. And for many of you, that's about experiencing acceptance, accepting the lessons from this environment, this situation in which the expectation did not feel as though it satisfied you. Out of this comes a willingness and openness to do new things, to move in a new direction, to build something afresh. I'm clarifying the Eight of Swords in November with the Nymph or the Page of Swords and the Four of Wands. Wow. Okay. There's something about a new home, a new foundation, new cultural, social, even a new emotional foundation, a way that you are cultivating. It could be a home. It could be some kind of a community vehicle whereby you celebrate your growth and expansion and that of others. This can be a reuniting, a reissuing of vows in a marriage. This can be simply celebrating the various kinds of graduations that you and your loved ones are experiencing, the celebration of that. And part of that celebration comes through your openness to be curious about what it is that you're experiencing now, what you once believed you were experiencing, the willingness to challenge your assumptions about your family of origin, your professional experience, but you're open to new ideas. You're being inspired by the actions of others, by your own actions, by the miraculous opportunities that are before you, particularly in November. The Justice card in December is clarified by the Nine of Cups, a repeat, and the Spirit or the King of Pentacles. Well, we certainly know that in December, you may be experiencing a new kind of emotional balance. And as a Cancer, this represents a kind of fruition or culmination of you that ironically acknowledges and allows you to outpicture your mastery of your material experience. This is where the home, the family, or the professional accolades or rewards are being exposed to you and the community that you're in. You are being recognized for your ability to accomplish your own security and stability in community, the generosity that you have displayed and now understand the gifts in displaying your generosity, and that is in sharing your story, being who you authentically are, pursuing your desires and needs on your own terms. I'm hoping that this is resonating for you, Cancer, and a reminder that if so, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I have pulled the Black Tourmaline, Protect Your Energy. And that's resonating for me in terms of particularly the overall energy of the Devil card, right? You're used to giving your energy away. to others that you believe are more deserving of your efforts. And that is something you now understand. You must change, you are changing, and you must protect. And from the soul's journey, I have surrender. I can release my need for control. Thank you so much, Cancer. Until next time, namaste.